Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Laffey. We're going to be going over lesson 13 in your math book. So open up and go to 13.2. So we're going to skip 13.1, but let's talk about what it is we need to learn today. So you need to know the meaning of an exponent and decide if equations are true. And you're going to do that by evaluating the expression, and that means just solving it. So we're going to skip that activity, go straight to 13.2. So let's start by thinking about this problem on the board. So is 4 squared, is that equal to 2 cubed or to the third power? Is that true? And you should say no, because 4 squared is 4 times 4, which is 16, and 2 to the third power is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. So in your book on 13.2, we have these 8 problems. So if you have 2 to the 4th, is that equal to 2 times 4? Now be careful, because sometimes that's a big mistake people make, is that 2 times 4, 2 to the 4th power is equal to 2 times 4, and it's not. It's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So is number 1 equal or equivalent? No, so you should put false. What about number 2? 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 3 to the 5th. That's true. 5 to the third power, 5 times 5 times 5, those are equal. True. What about 2 to the third equals 3 squared? Well, we know 2 times 2 times 2 is 8, but 3 squared or 3 times 3 is 9, so that is false. Number 5, 16 to the first power is 16, and 8 squared, you might be tempted to say it's 16, like 8 times 2, but it's not. It's 8 times 8, which is 64. So is 1 times 1 half times 1 half times 1 half saying 4 times 1 half? No, it's not, because 1 half times 1 half is 1/8. I'm sorry, 1/4, and 1/4 times 1 half is 1/8, and 1/8 times 1 half is 1/16. And that is not equal to 4 times 1 half, which is 2. So number 6 is false. Number 7, is 1 half to the 4th power equal to 1/8? What do you think? Nope. Because 1/8 is 1 half times 1 half times 1 half, not 4 times. Okay? And number 8 is 8 squared, which is 64. And 4 times 4 times 4 is 64, so that is true. Okay, let's keep going on to 13.3. It says work with your partner. Obviously, you're not going to be able to do that, but I'm going to, why don't you pause this and then do those problems and then come back, see if you get them right. Okay, so for number 1, there might be more than one equivalent expression in each list. So we have 5 times 5. And which ones are equivalent? So we have 5 times 5, that is equivalent to 5 squared. In number 2, we have 4 to the third power, and we have 4 times 4 times 4. So A and C are equivalent. And in number 3, we have 6 plus 6 plus 6, which is the same as B, which is 6 to the third power. Oh, I'm sorry, it's addition, so it's not. We have 6 plus 6 plus 6 and 3 times 6. So A and C in that one. Number 4, you have 11 to the 5th power, and that's A, and then B is 11 times 11 times 11 times 11 times 11. So A and B in number 4. In number 5, you have 1/5 times 1/5 times 1/5. And 1/5 to the third power is equivalent to that. That's problem B. And also D, 1 over 125. If you multiply 5 together times 3 times, you get 125. And then for number 6, you have 5 to the third power squared. What is equivalent to that? Well, 5 times 5 is 25, and 3 squared is 9. So but D, we have A and D being equivalent. All right, for the Are You Ready for More? I know you guys love these. Let's talk about that one. So we have, what is the last digit of 3 to the 1,000th power? All right, I'm going to actually leave you with that, and we'll talk about that when we go over the practice problems. So I'm going to let you try to figure that out. You're to do all the practice problems in this lesson, and I will post the pull down in Google Classroom separately. So if you have any questions, be sure to email me and I'll try to answer anything I can.